People keep asking me how I feel about Shannon Sharpe. That's my brother, and I love him. That's how I feel. That's it. And let me say this to y'all. Be careful in your judgments. Be careful in your ridicule. Be careful in your statements. Because we've all not walked the perfect line. We've all had mistakes. We've all taken a fall. We've all had to get up and get to going again. So that is my brother. And I love my brother. And I know what it feels like to be thrown away. I know what it feels like for people to quit on you and give up on you. That won't be me. Shannon Sharpe, that's Shay Shay. Hey, baby, we love him. I know I was doing a show in one city one night, and somebody said his name, and I heard this woman in the crowd. She was like, boo, and put her thumbs down. I said, bitch, no, you won't do that. No, you will not do that. No, ma'am. Whatever you feeling about my brother, if you ain't got something nice to say, be quiet. That's all. I'm glad, baby. I'm glad. You know, and this is the baby that just wrote this, so they'll know I'm talking to them. When you say your views have changed on Shannon Sharpe, and, you know, after you listen to what I'm saying, you had to go within. And I think if more of us did that, we wouldn't be so quick to give our opinion on somebody's shit. And an opinion in a way where, oh, I don't like them no more. I don't fool with them no more. What'd he do to you? Those were his choices and decisions. Still a beautiful brother. Still won't throw him away.
Oh man, so that was Monique holding down for Shannon Sharpe, man. I appreciate everything she said right there, because she make a lot of sense, especially coming from the position of someone that needed a lot of grace. All right. I must say this though, I do understand that people use in his situation as a teachable lesson, you know, a cautionary tale. I definitely understand that point. It should be used as a point of reference for discussion, like some shit to look out for all the young men or powerful older men out here. Like, you should look at the situation and discuss it thoroughly and say, this is what we need to avoid moving forward, you feel me? But it does get a little weird when some people seem to be celebrating what's happening to them, because yes, it can be your day, and your day may come from someone falsely accusing you. But I understand the point of, you know, being careful about the position that you put yourself into. So there's a lot of things to take away from the situation, all right? But as I've said before plenty of times, I do hope situations like this make Shannon Sharpe have more grace when he speaks on athletes in certain type of ways when it comes to certain situations, because he is someone that chastises people very hard. I can't recall him ever praying on somebody's downfall though. That's different. Or cheering about someone's downfall. That's a whole nother lane right there. But I'm pretty sure people expected Monique to be saying, I told you so, after this clip right here was going viral. You know, we got to show this shit from Club Shay Shay, the little animation.
Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs. Let me tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. I know. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young bitches, and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it.
Damn, boy. Damn.
When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, you want some money to go to Starbucks?
Yeah,
because I can't go no further. If you get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's going to say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese and some toast with apple butter, because that's going to get your energy back up.
Hell nah, but I just want to do a little laundry real quick to clean this up. I reported that there probably was a settlement reached in regards to that second lawsuit that Club Shay Shay and Ocho Cinco and Nightcap them had as well, and in regards to the lady that's in the Usher video. But Shannon put this out right here saying there are several inaccurate reports, media reports, that speculate on monies being paid to Miss Tillman. These statements are completely false. So I'm guessing there's no money that was paid out to her, so they must have reached a very chill settlement, which is good, meaning that she sincerely just wanted them to take the things down. That means she sincerely wanted them to take the things down, remove it from everywhere, and then she would have been fine moving forward.
You gave them an opportunity to even be able to retract it, just to apologize. You sent out emails, letters, you've spoken with people, the producers over there, everything, and still they chose not to take it down.
Absolutely. So when it all began, this is back in April, many people are just hearing about it now, and that shows I'm not into trying to get a media hit about about this. It got picked up. I'm not even sure how. I'm not really talking about the nuts and bolts of the case.
Right.
But this case is about Shay Shay Media. It's about Pink Deer, the production company that was not fact checking it, or if they did not care enough. I sent emails, I sent letters. Clearly they opened it, they responded because they made it private. They did not take it down, and it didn't take it down immediately. And even as of July 31st, things were still on ways to find it on their podcast, on Apple and their other mediums in which they do it. And this is a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yeah.
And right now, as it stands, there's no oversight, there's no regulation, and there's nobody calling anyone on the carpet when they're earning tens of millions of dollars for clicks, likes, and follows and through advertisers. They don't have the overhead that you guys have here. They can have two men, a microphone, and a producer that's supposed to fact check, and they're not doing right by that. And as a private citizen, my rights were encroached upon. This is wrong.
Yeah.
And something needs to happen about this. And I said, you know what? I'm going to see you in court since they did not want to do the right thing.
And Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco's $20 million defamation lawsuit filed by Jim-Lisa Tillman has been dismissed. Jim-Lisa is the woman who went viral at an Usher concert who alleged she was defamed when Shannon Sharpe and Ocho falsely reported on her marital status following the viral concert video. The filing says the lawsuit was dismissed without an award of fees or costs to any party, meaning the court didn't have to award anything, although I am told a resolution was reached outside of the court. All right. So Jim-Lisa tells Lauren exclusively, okay, she says that we look forward to future discussions about the positive contributions Mr. Sharpe and I both make to the community. I wish him and his family and his business endeavors continued success. So in this case, Ms. Tillman used the law in the right way. It wasn't a money grab. It really wasn't a money grab, okay? So you may have to just ease up off Ms. Tillman. She threatened them, and her purpose was to remove the shit, any defaming material. They removed it, and things were settled behind the closed doors, and they're able to move forward. So she wasn't out here trying to go for his bread. And I know her being freaky deaky in that Usher video was embarrassing in itself. We hear on that. But she wasn't being a nasty shark in the water, seeing him getting sued and piggybacking on that shit to sue him again. She was really, honestly, from what we see, was trying to make sure she protect her image when it came to the marriage shit. You may think it's already wild that she was already moving in a certain type of way in the first place, being who she is. You may believe that, but this ain't the case right here as far as her getting 20 million or whatever $1 million settlement. They say nah. But yo, I just want to give y'all this update right here. As y'all turn though, let me know what you got to say in the comment section below. I'm going to get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.
Like you do me. Like you do me over $50,000.
Me?
You basically told me I'm going to pay you when I get ready.
Long. Yeah, got it.
I need to see, you got it, but I need to get it.
Right.
You know, hey, you know. Pocket's light right now, Ocho. Pocket light right now. Just saying, pocket's light.
See, that's why I love you. That's what I love. That's what I need. Come on back home. That's what I need. Thank you.